Well, they certainly were pretty while they lasted, but less than 2 years after the state planted thousands of dollars worth of plants along the H1 airport viaduct, they're digging them up again.
And that's because the bromeliads could be a breeding ground for mosquitoes, especially the type that carry dengue fever. And another one was just discovered near the airport. Tonight, KITV4's Andrew Pereira has new information.
$319,000 to install bromeliads along the H1 airport viaduct in February of last year. Just 17 months later, the state is pulling them up like weeds.
It is unfortunate that it has to be taken out, but I think that public health and safety is a priority at this point.
Taxpayers are losing out on $48,000 worth of plants and $12,000 of labor. The sprinklers will remain, but the big concern is this little bug.
For the 5th time in about a year, we've identified the Aedes aegypti mosquito, the one that most efficiently transmits dengue fever, growing at the airport.
The latest mosquito discovery at Honolulu International Airport was made the week of July 1st. Gill says the urban area around the airport and the airport viaduct act as barriers against the spread of mosquitoes, but the bromeliads are problematic. Mosquitoes only need 2 teaspoons of water and 2 weeks to breed. Bromeliads can hold much more standing water than that.
We don't want to leave that trail of breadcrumbs or that long line of little water cups and bromeliads that could induce the mosquito to leave the airport and migrate and spread and start to breed in town.
Mosquito traps like this one are found throughout Honolulu International Airport. The Department of Health wants to conduct similar trapping at neighbor island airports, but lacks the resources to do so.
The legislature did provide the Department of Health this past session with 4 new vector control workers. We had asked for 8. A few years ago, 40 had been eliminated. So we're trying to take small steps to rebuild our capacity to prevent the spread of these kinds of mosquitoes and other vector threats.
There have been no recent dengue fever cases in Hawaii, but the health department wants residents to dump out any standing water near their homes. Prior to March of last year, the last time an Aedes aegypti mosquito was found on Oahu was 1949. We'll send it back to you at the desk.